Okay, so every time I post something about ZU, I'm always getting questions like, "What about Teen Chuni?" And then eventually, it has led to something like, "Oh my God, the other person is getting more engagement, more love, and more all of that than the other person." In short, like they're saying, ZU is getting more love and more support than Teen Chuni is. Now, let me summarize it for you. First of all, Teen Tuning and ZU are both in very different companies. One, for example, when Teen Tuning has got a problem, his company is able to even hire a lawyer to calm down his storms, and ZU cannot deal with that. With that being the case, in this very much season, because of any problems at all that have risen so far, ZU has lost about 1.5 million followers, while Tuning has lost about maybe 2 or 10. I'm not even sure. Last time I counted was 2. Anyway, moving on to other engagements on Weibo posts. Weibo posts. Teen Tuning always has 3 million more likes, 5 million more likes, 6 million more likes than ZU. And it goes to all accounts, even if it's like Red Note or whatsoever, he always has at least like 100,000 more. And then let's go to their Instagrams. Tuning barely ever posts on his Instagram, and ZU is always trying to keep the engagement going whenever he can, but he is at 700,000 and Teen Tuning is at around like 800,000 right now. So I mean, yes. And then let's go to the billboards. For ZU, like he's got a small community right now, and he's always trying to engage with them any way how he can. Any project that comes on, he jumps into it because it's him and his tiny little company. There is nothing else, nobody else. They're not gonna find him any huge ass thing out there. So any little thing that comes his way, he grabs it and he works with it. And with that being the case, more things like this would happen where he obviously would jump into any opportunity, while Teen Tuning, because he's in a big company, they will always wait for projects that will benefit not just him but the company itself or the agency as a whole. So we kind of like have to wait for that moment. But all I'm saying is that honestly, Teen Tuning is everywhere. He's everywhere in China, like all the LED stuff, whatever, like you see him everywhere. ZU, I saw him a lot on his birthday and or when he has a concert and all of that. But in other normal days, like there's not that many. Okay, there's not that many. And the most interesting thing is that like when ZU has got like solo events, like for example his music festivals, people still bring like the couple stuff there, which in turn means like, you know, Teen Tuning is also being involved in all of this shit too. So I don't know what you mean by he's not getting love, he's not getting one of that, but when you look at the statistics, it's actually Teen Tuning who's getting more love and more everything than ZU, who is just literally grasping at everything to try to survive. And yeah, so I don't know, but then again, even after y'all know the truth, you still ignore it and keep talking shit. So y'all have a fucking good day.